Hello, boyfriends and girlfriends. This is Naomi P. And guess what? I'm the best girlfriend you never had. Today, we're going to talk about full disclosure, honesty, and communication in relationships. And whether or not you can really take it if the person that you're with is as honest with you as you think you want them to be. So, I had a letter sent to me this week from a YouTube subscriber. And he would like to stay anonymous, but he does say that his letter is urgent and that he needs a response ASAP, so we're going to get right to it. This also ties in with the whole sleeping with the married man thing that we've been talking about for a few weeks now, and so you definitely don't want to miss this one. Also, at the end of this video, you'll be able to hear a poem that I think ties in nicely with the subject as well, so let's get started. The letter says, I saw a couple of your videos, and I'm completely amazed at how honest and straightforward your information is. Thank you. I recently saw your video about a girl that had an affair with a married man, and this one really hit home. My situation is that I'm currently engaged, and a couple of months ago, my girlfriend said that she had had an affair with a married man for almost a year before we met. The thing is that she says the guy actually told her right from the start that he was married. So my question is, why would she get in this sort of predicament? What bothers me is that I come from a home that was broken because of my father cheating, and I feel very strongly about this topic. Since my girlfriend told me this, I have felt disappointed and right now feel that she is not the type of woman I want to get married to. I will be honest with you, I sometimes feel disgusted to make love with her or even kiss her. I sometimes consider her a dirty or no good woman, and it hurts because she is suffering from me changing the way I act towards her. Please, what do you recommend? I want to be happy. Please help me. So, I would just like to say that in regards to your question, Anonymous, I have to say that your girlfriend, fiance, felt strongly enough about your relationship and felt secure enough in the way that you two feel about each other that she felt comfortable with telling you about her past indiscretions. She felt like she could trust you enough to not judge her and that she could reveal this to you. You say that she knew that the man was married before she got involved with him. So I can tell you something right away. She is not proud of the fact that she was in a relationship with this man. It's embarrassing to know that you've been in an illicit affair with a man who was already taken and that you allowed yourself to get involved and entangled in that whole web of deceit and lies that come with it. It's not something that you're proud of. And so the fact that she told you about that is huge. And I don't know if you realize how big that is that she told you. There are so many women out there who have experienced the same thing and will never tell anyone. Not their friends, their girlfriends, their family, no one. Because there's such a stigma attached to being the other woman. And, you don't want to let people know that that happened to you. So the fact that she told you about this, it seems like she was laying everything on the table. She was basically letting you know before you got married exactly what happened so that she could get it off of her chest. And the fact that you're judging her for that now and passing judgment on her and looking at her differently is kind of sad. On the flip side, I really think you need to think about that. Really, really think about what it took for her to tell you. On the flip side, if you really can't get past this, if this is something that is just a deal breaker for you, I suggest that you let her go. And the reason why I say that is because she doesn't deserve the punishment that you're giving her. Because the fact that you're this upset about something that she did such a long time ago, before you all even met, that's your stuff. That's something that involves feelings that you have on the inside that you need to deal with. That's your stuff. It's not hers. And you're making it hers. You're punishing her for something that your father did when you were younger that you still haven't been able to let go of. And that's unfair. She deserves to be in a relationship with somebody who is not going to judge her for something that she did in the past. If we all could look in each other's closets and see all of the things that we've done that we're not proud of, I'm sure we could all find a few things that we don't want other people to know about. Think about it. Have you ever cheated on a test? Or stolen something from an employer? Or cheated on a girlfriend before? Or lied to somebody and caused somebody to be hurt? There are a lot of things that we all do that we're not proud of. And the fact that she opened up and revealed one of those things to you is so big. And if you can't get past that, and you can't appreciate the fact that she did that, I really think that you should let her go. Because you shouldn't punish her for that. I hope that really helps you, and that is an honest and straightforward answer to your question. I also have a poem here that I wrote a little while ago. I didn't write it when I got your question, but I wrote it a little while ago, and I think it really applies. I thought about it when I was reading your question. So I hope that helps, and I hope you enjoy this poem. Also, if you really want to know what a woman feels, because you said, how could she get herself in this predicament? If you really want to get inside her head and know what was going on when she was in that affair, you can actually read my book that you can get at my website, www.bestgirlfriendyouneverhad.com. If you go to that website, you can see the download for the book, He Loves Me More, Even Though He's Still Married to Her, Notes to the Other Woman. And that will give you a sneak peek into a woman's mind when she is going through an illicit affair. What is going through her mind, the slippery slope from going from saying, oh, this is just temporary, I'm not going to get emotionally involved, and then just totally falling in love with somebody that you shouldn't fall in love with, and how that feels, and all of the intricacies that go with being in an affair like that. So if you really want to know the real deal, you can go there and get that book, and you can really find out some good information about that whole subject. So let me go on and do my poem, and then we'll close on out, and I really hope this helps you. And let me know how it goes. So this poem is called Integrity. Integrity. Okay, I admit it. I may have done one or two things that were kind of shady in my life and I'm not so proud of. I may have stolen a candy bar from the corner store when I was young. I may have cheated on a man or two in my life and caused my mom and my dad more than 1 or 2 days of strife. But one thing I've always maintained, through all the tragedy, all the heartache, and all the pain, was my integrity. So first, type in dictionary.com in your browser and make sure I don't lie. Next, go in the search box and type in INTEGRITY, and what you'll see is adherence to moral and ethical principles, soundness of moral character, honesty. In other words, I'm always real to me. It also says the state of being whole, entire, or undiminished. But hold up, wait a minute, y'all, wait a second, I ain't finished. Integrity is a sound, unimpaired, or perfect condition, and that's what I'm getting at. That right there has been my mission. I make sound, unimpaired, perfect decisions for myself. You see, the only one I have to answer to is me, and the God and the man above, G-O-D. And he says he forgives, and he loves unconditionally. So you can't tell me that he don't love me, but I know you'll try. I'm just letting you know I don't care, because I have INTEGRITY. I didn't get to where I am trying to please people like you who are always trying to bring me down, try to make me do what you do. I'm different, unique, special, and yeah, sometimes I'm wild. But maybe if you opened your mind, unplugged your ears, and sat with me a while, you might learn a thing or two, or even 3 or 4. I know a whole lot of stuff, and even better, I've gotten to know a whole lot of people who know even more. I'm not a bad person to have on your side. If you hang around me long enough, you just might find out why. All I'm saying is you don't have to judge me. You don't have to try to predict my fate. You don't have to criticize, wrinkle your lips, or frown up your face. And you sure don't have to hate. Let me do me and watch me shine, because I know who I am and I know what's mine. I make plenty of mistakes, but I learn from them too. As a matter of fact, that's what you should do. Keep my name out of your mouth, and your words and your thoughts to yourself. Just let me be. I am who I am, and what I'm about is a woman with integrity. So, I'm going to close out. I hope that helps. Please let me know how it all turns out, and I wish you the best of luck.